The Odyssey, Spider-Man, Obsession. Have you ever wondered how these films get classified in Australia so that you can watch them? Well, I had to figure out how they did it for my own feature film, so here's what I've learnt. Hi there, my name is Kern and I'm the writer, director and co-producer of the film Living the Dream. And if I want to get my film into the cinemas so you guys can watch it, I need my film to be classified or rated. So what is a film classification system? Well, it's a system designed to categorize films based on what is appropriate for audiences, so that audiences like yourself can make informed decisions before you go and watch a film. That's why when you go and see a film, there's different ratings, whether that be G, PG, M, MA, R, and these classifications are determined by a couple of factors, such as the theme, the violence, if there's any drug use, or if there's any other adult content in said film. And so I had to learn how to get my film classified, which it turns out is pretty simple. After a little bit of research, I found the Australian classification website where you can create an account and submit your film for classification. And all you have to do is create an account, fill in a form, send a link to your film, or you can send a physical copy of the film as well, which I thought was pretty cool. But there are a couple of things you need to keep in mind if you're planning to do this. One, there is a cost to it. The longer your film is, the more money you have to put out for this particular application. And two, if the film gets classified, if you want to make any changes post that classification, you have to resubmit your film to be classified again. So you should make sure that this is the last thing you do when it comes to making your film. So if you've heard those stories where a film was rated as an R-rated film or an MA15 film and they wanted an M rating and they had to cut it all down, not only is there an extra cost for cutting the film down in the edit, but also reclassifying the film. It's a lot of money, so please keep that in mind when you're creating your budget for your independent film. And the other aspect to keep in mind is the time length it takes for a film to be classified. It can take up to 25 working days for a film to be classified. So if you need your film to be in the cinemas as soon as possible, you might have to pay an additional amount to expedite the process. And once your film has been classified, you will get an official documentation that clearly states what the classification is for your film, which for Living the Dream, we got an M rating for coarse language, which I'm pretty happy with because one, the film is geared towards a more of a mature audience, and secondly, it's what I expected anyway, so pretty happy with it regardless. I hope you learned something today, and if you have any further questions or comments, feel free to add them in. And if you want to follow me along on this journey of following my dreams, feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.